care of yourself in multiple facets in this everyday in life. And so one of the main key things that you can use for anything, for a sickness, for better blood circulation, for a better life, a better quality of life, is ginger. Now, this is probably obviously spoken of a lot, and there's millions and millions of videos out there. However, ginger is just one of those things that always needs to be repeated. I mean, think about it. Strong foods that we ingest, stronger body. The ginger is one of those roots that literally can survive thousands of years in the cold. The Japanese mountains is where this was first figured out, and it's been used everywhere. The ginger is such an amazing tool, such an amazing thing that you can consume. And what we're gonna do is make ginger tea, very classic. Make sure that you have some nice water in a glass, filtered, clean. And I've already poured 3 cups of water in, so I'm gonna make 3 cups of tea. And one of the things with ginger also is, I mean, you can chop it up, which is a good option. Another thing that you can do is you get a spoon, right? In case you don't have like a grater, and you can start chipping away, and this will actually help you get rid of a lot of the flakes. And I love making ginger because it works immediately, and the spice of it really has a beautiful aroma around your house. And ginger is such a powerful thing. There's one thing I always like to talk about food. If there's food that mirrors certain body parts of the human structure, it's something to really pay attention to. Just move that out the way. The ginger, for example, if you look at it closely in its multiple forms, sometimes comes in the form of a DNA sample. If you look at it closely, sometimes the etch of it actually comes out to be the spirals of our veins and meridian lines. If you are a believer of the energy channels in our system, I am. And then whatever you're missing out with the spoon, you can get it with like some of the knife. But again, this is just a little handy way to get some of the ginger out if you're low on utensils, or you just don't have a grater, or even a food processor at that. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is, ginger can be coupled with a lot of things, but sometimes it's just best to have it on its own. And just to give you guys a quick little history, there are different types of ginger. So yeah, just to give you guys a quick little philosophy from history, there's multiple different types of ginger. There is Korean ginseng ginger, there is red ginger, which is extremely potent. And one of my favorite ways, if you really want to have an alkalizing, strong, and powerful mix with ginger, mix it with seaweed. And not just any regular seaweed. Go after noir seaweed or kamabichi seaweed. Kamabichi is perhaps one of the most alkalizing foods out there in the whole entire world. So basically, I've cut some pieces of ginger, and what I'm gonna do is just dump it inside. I throw it inside my pot of water, just like so. So I got about like 3 pieces there. I get a few more, you know. And what you'll do is just let it heat. You'll turn your fire on, and you're gonna let it just steep for 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. You can top it if you like, and we wait. Alright, so now it's already been 10 minutes, and you get this beautiful, strong, aromatic smell throughout your whole house. You can even put your nose in there and it'll kind of burn up some of the sinuses. Now, one of the things I want to talk about and just go over the benefits again of ginseng is nasal decongestion, which is amazing for breathing, which holds a whole other house of properties of benefits. Circulatory system is enhanced 1,000-fold because the ginseng will literally go in through your body and do its work. It will literally cleanse you out from the inside and out. Another thing that many people should know is about the kidneys. Kidneys being placed right here because the kidneys are a gland, a water organ as the Taoists would call it. It's a strong filter for assisting in detoxification. Ginseng, or ginger, or water in general, is one of those things that will assist you with that. So when you consume herbs, strong foods, aka also known as the forgotten food, they are a potent that will last you forever. Whereas other things such as like solid foods will give you a temporary fix. And once we put things into that perspective, we can think of our food as a much more higher form of remedy. One more other thing that I'd like to show you guys is some people, if they want to combine their ginseng, they'll either do some lemon, which is not so bad, or you can also get one more thing. You can get yourself, if you were to choose any sweetener out there in the world, it would be either raw honey. The darker, the better. The darker your honey is, that's how you know you got the real deal. None of these super duper light, weird colors that you see. The darker the honey, the better. And if you are a vegan and you want to get another form of sweetener, maple syrup isn't too bad either, alright? This is from 365 brand, Whole Foods. This actually has been lasting me for a really, really long time. It's about to end. It's been lasting me for almost like half a year. And then, very simple, you get yourself a nice little cup over here, you know, and my cup here has a strainer. So sometimes what I personally like to do is now eat some of the ginger as I just drink it. But this is also not too bad either, just you can strain it. And now you might be asking, what is another alternative, so to say? And what I mean is, what does one do with the rest of the ginger pieces? Well, ginger, because of how strong its properties are, and then you can see my strainer right there, and voila, you have a nice, beautiful set of ginger. Also, note the color. The color would always come out just like that. You can see some of the steam coming out. But back to the rest of the ginger. So with this ginger, I can do so much more. Just because you've boiled it doesn't mean that its properties have run out. I can still eat some of it. I can shred it up into a bit of a Juliet salad and mix it with leafy greens or pasta, which I will do in my next video, alright? So thank you guys for watching my longevity tips and how to take care of yourself. This is a series that will continue going on, and I hope you guys enjoy. Ginger tea, nature's best defense ever.